Hello, lovely people. I welcome you once again to Bright and Clara's channel. Thank you for clicking. This is episode 4 on a 4-bedroom house that we are putting up for Madam Angie. All right. In your view is built and secure. Mr. Seth Ampedu deals in CCTV cameras, automatic door opening, garage door opening, biometric access entry, CCTVs, okay, GPS car tracker, video intercom, electric fencing, okay, all the security features that you look for in case you want to have an intruder alarm. Okay, Mr. Seth Ampedu will do that for you. And then also he has an after sales service. You know, most companies don't have that. Whatever you need, Mr. Seth Ampedu, he will come and help you. So contact him for all your CCTV cameras. In your view is a typical 3D. 3D means 3-dimension. We have a 4-dimension as well, which comes in a video form. Okay, so this is a 3D. A 3D gives you a very good look, a typical look of the completed house of your dream. Let me say your dream house. So always request for a proper 3D, such that whatever you feel as though is not going right on a 3D can be corrected. You understand? It gives you the pictorial view of your dream house, and therefore please contact competent architects. If you go to these small boys, they can give you some artificial illusion, which of course when we go to the site is not achievable. And a practical oriented and experienced architect gives you practical 3Ds, things that can be achievable, and the 3D should speak the same as the architectural drawing and the structural drawing. Some quack architects give you 3D that looks so beautiful, but on the block plan and the structural drawing, which architectural and the structure, it's saying something different. You understand? So it should be the same. Structural, architectural, and that of the 3D should be the same. Are you with me? In your view is a breakdown estimate. The total cost for this project is $57,117. Okay? As of now, our client has paid me for foundation and the superstructure, which is what I'm working with now. After that, she's going to go on a break for maybe 2 months, 3 months. And then we're going to come back again for the floor decking. So I welcome you to Ebri Amamfrum. Okay, here in episode 3, which I aired about 2 days ago, we finished casting the foundation concrete. And you can see all the pillars have been erected, set properly with a grade line. So you can see the rope. Everything is forming 90 degrees. It should be completely square. Mamo being castle for when you na chia when you back on never say, and in them one now say, oh, nina them or bois a dinabachia. Omonchia homa, let them pull the rope. You understand? Yeah, don't let them use their eyes as a gauge. It will deceive you. You understand? So this is how we do it. Corresponding to, that is why you have the Wawa board at the peripheral. That's what they use for the profiling. So they're going to put the rope back when they are setting out all the pillars. And I like the slope of the land. It makes all the pillars actually stand tall. And look at the rods. This is 16 mm, 6 rod in a stirrup. The rings, the interval between each ring is closer. If the interval between one ring and the other is wider, it doesn't make the iron rod stronger. So your steel bender should know the intervals between each ring, okay, should be closer. So you can put in, the more rings you have, the stronger your pillar. Not just the rod, no. It is the rings that holds it together properly. So more rings, more stamina. Are you with me? So that is it. All the rope, you can see The ropes are giving us all the grade line and it's making exactly 90 degrees. So if you put your square there and it's not forming the 90 degrees, then something is wrong. Stephen is very experienced, very qualified guy. You understand? And he works under no supervision. Even though when I call him all the time to check, everything is on point. And I also call to double check. I make a video, okay, Mami Sheha, let me check here. And then I go to the drawing and then I ask questions. I put a lot of questions to Stephen every time. The reason why I do that is just to see if he's sharp, if his mind is active. You understand? So deliberately, I ask questions. Even though I've seen that he's done the right thing, I just pose questions to him. And that is how I know that the guy is checking everything. Because if he's not, he will not be able to give me an answer. Are you with me? He will not be able to give me an answer. So, see, we are setting out all the pillars. Even though we place a DPM underneath before we pour the concrete in the column area, again, we are putting another DPM just to, ensure. This will also prevent molds from traveling from underneath the earth all the way to the block work. That is why it is advisable to attack the mold right from the foundation. You understand? Yes. This is the opportune time to deal with molds, in the future. So the DPM should be laid in the foundation, and then the block work also laid. And then when we're going to do our oversight, again, we are going to break the barrier from there. Are you with me? So these are the various means you can use to mitigate and eliminate molds in the future. I am working hard and I'm making sure. I hardly sleep. My phone, I'm talking from one platform to the other platform. I have million platforms on my phone based on the various projects that I am carrying out. Are you with me? Based on the various projects that I am carrying out. And it's not easy at all. All the materials I have listed, we bought them. I don't want any corner anywhere. Buy all the materials. Make sure everything is intact. This is the iron rod. We're going to use this one for the ground beams. It's been chained. Actually, the estimate I did not put chains, but we have to buy it to secure the materials for our client. You understand? It's very, very important. So contact me if you need my services. Yes, if you need my services, if you want me to help you. For me, I'm just an intermediary. I am not in Ghana, but I'm able to build houses for people. You understand? I'm using my personality as a medium where your money will be safe, because I will receive the money and I will disperse the money to the artisans. The artisans, they know me. Whatever I say, they follow. So nobody is going to run away with your money. You understand? Yes. So I have become as a brand ambassador, where I see to it that your project is carried out in the right way and is done properly with the right masons. You understand? The design from Mr. Frank Hammond, my boss, he's an electrical engineer. He's also on this project. You understand? I think the very day they did the profiling, the second day, Mr. Hammond went to the site to double check. Everything was fine. And for me, I keep saying, Mr. Stephen, these are smaller projects from Mr. Stephen. Actually, you watch the whole project. If you look at the whole project that I posted, then that is more difficult. And there are difficult ones that Stephen has actually worked on. So these are smaller projects. These ones there, they are the baby project Stephen is working on. We need more sophisticated projects. I need them. You understand? And we will build a house for you. Okay, so the total square feet of this house is 2,418. Okay, square feet. Yeah, this is fine. We bought the polytank. This is 5,000 liters. Okay, it's around 5,550. The chippings, we bought 2 trips, sand 2 trips, blocks. I think it was 2,200 blocks as per the estimate. Okay, that's cement they are offloading. Okay, everything is on as per the estimate. We bought our own head pans, wheelbarrows. I bought 2 wheelbarrows as per the estimate, 10 head pans, okay, 6 shovels, 5 pickaxe, okay. Everything that are listed in the estimate, we bought them. We have to make sure when we finish, this does not belong to her. This wheelbarrow does not belong to me. It belongs to the client. She will keep it in her storeroom. Whatever in the future she's doing something, some project in the house, she has all these materials for herself. The blue drums, I think we bought the black drums for her. She has 2 black drums and a poly tank. All of them are there for her. They are all in the estimate. Now you can see the block work is taking off. Okay, we are going to raise it about 5 cores or 6 cores based on the slope of the land in the area. Okay, just to make sure that the height of the footings is raised properly so that we don't have problems in the future. Okay, yeah, so we're going to raise the footings at an appreciable height based on the slope of the land and that of the road. We check all into consideration. Okay, the longer your footings, the more filling it will take. So we have to be very strategic to know that per the estimate, per the slope of the land, you have to prepare. That is why it is advisable for us to even go and see the land before we even finalize your estimate. Because if I don't see the land and I finalize the estimate and I get to the land and it's something different and I come back to you, you will scream the hell out of me. You will say, hey, the estimate was like this and it's been approved and it's like, no, we have to see the land. If I see the land, then your estimate is confirmed. Are you getting the point? That's how it's supposed to be. If you need a steel fixer, my steel bender Isaac Gomado, he's there for you. Okay, yes, my plumber, my CCTV man, okay, electrical engineer Mr. Frank Hammond. But you can afford to have, I don't know how to put it. You wish you have Mr. Hammond on your project. I keep telling people, if you have Mr. Hammond as your electrical engineer, someone who supervises, man, you will come back and thank me. You just ask Mr. Hammond to come to your project and be there yourself, and you will see a different ball game altogether. You understand? I've worked with this man for so many years. I know what he does. I know what he can do. That's why I brag about him like that. It's not that I'm trying to give him some job. I want your house to look nice. I want your wiring to stay forever. Don't want you to do wiring, the next day there's fire, and the next minute there's some sockets here. The sockets have been displaced. They've not been placed in their proper position. The switches are behind the door. Something bizarre like that. Call the right mason, electrician, plumber, and the people to do the right job. Mr. Hammond is a certified electrical engineer from Ghana. So when he positions your socket, he knows the distance from your bed. What type of bed are you using? Is it a king size or a queen? He will get all the measurements so that the socket will be within appreciable limit. The bed will come and stay in the middle. Your control switch, your intermediate switch. So on your bed, you can control everything. You don't have to get up from the bed. You understand? Your bathroom, your corridor, your hall. How many sockets are supposed to be in a bedroom? Where exactly should the socket be? Your bathroom, your shaving socket. All these are very, very important. You need someone with higher knowledge to be able to do your electricals for you. Not just any small boy who says, I can do wiring. Don't. So we are here to help you. Stephen is doing very well. And all the houses are beautiful. So this lovely lady is getting her dream house. Okay, just by contacting me through my channel, she's getting her dream house. I don't know how to drink beer. So she's sending money to my brother's account and we are building her house for her. Send me an email. That's my email, brightantonio@outlook.com. Okay, this brings us to the end of this episode of Madam Angie's 4-bedroom. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. I'll come your way with episode 5, where you see the completion of the blog work, and then we're going to start with the filling. Are you with me? Yes. From me to you, it's shalom. God bless you wherever you are. Bye-bye.